哟，那我们今天就继续解我们的主线跟一些支线，看能不能多学点咒语。其实今天最主要的目标还是我想要去抓那个奇兽。然后昨天其实有上线去种一些白仙，然后做了一些药水，所以大家可以看到我现在有15罐药水，不会怕死喽。所以现在要来解任务，万应室我可以开万应室，我先来解这个。好像听说开启万应室就可以自己在万应室里面做药水啊。
Lumos.
Professor Weasley?
Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor.
Wow.
What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what...
Rebellion.
But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you found it.
所以我有一个家庭小精灵。
There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs of them.
新技能。
Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on those chairs.
消消长。
Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on. Where in Merlin's name is that elf? Is that... Goodness. My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. I can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Peak.
Yes, Professor. Lumos.
我在这里等了你好几年了，或许你接到的任务作业篇幅比你预期的还要多出几十公分。谁呀？
Dear me. Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
Reparo. Revelio.
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 哟，好可爱啊！
Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
An intruder! Stop them!
这里好多东西哦，我应该要往哪里洗？对，
Helpful, you worthless pile of tin!
先往这里，再去另外一边。哎。 要拖去哪里嘞？渔夫，好。
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
这是我以后的家哎，还有马桶，开放式马桶。万一是居然觉得我需要洗澡。
Accio.
咦？ 哦，刚才拿到了。
Revelio.
这里没东西啊。
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here? Lumos. What was that? Was that a golden snitch?
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
Accio.
Accio. Reparo. Incendio. Accio. Revelio.
哦，
I hope that house elf can find us in here.
Accio.
哎，他不能拖这么远。
Revelio. Accio.
原来可以用拉的，傻眼，谁知道哦？人家脑袋都用得上，还有小科比耶！
Yikes! Careful! Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes.
Wow.
Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need.
I need the money.
Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
哦，上面有一张纸，我看到了。
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with.
瞧我开心的模样。
I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which...
你才可怕，你最可怕。
You'll find plenty of items of
所有
clothing that
装
need to
备
be
识
identified.
别。
The desk will be an invaluable resource.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you.
变换咒语，我又学到一招了。虽然都不是战斗用。
Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as Moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see.
I see.
Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
新咒语，这可以干嘛？哦，就是搬东西。骗人的鬼。要去背包。咦？我竟然没切。哦。啊！怎么这么可爱？放盆栽之后跟。 我换药牌，天哪，好丢脸哦！好可爱哦，合唱团还有画。先随便放。 哦，它一个桌子只能放一个。啊，所以它只是造型而已吗？没关系。变换魔药台。送妈妈啦。
Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow
可以做我的
plants.
药水了。
Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds. Deke will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
Can you tell me a bit more about Deke?
He's been at
More about
Hogwarts
Deke.
longer than I have.
Deke.
And seems to know its every nook, cranny, and secret. We discovered this room together when I was a student. Deke has had a good deal of experience, both here at Hogwarts and at a previous post. I shall let Deke tell you more when he's ready. But again, you would be wise to listen to any suggestions he may have.
Can I use this type of transfiguration magic outside of the room?
Conjuring and vanishing are strictly forbidden elsewhere in the castle. We've charms in place to enforce that. It would be exhausting to reverse the errors in both judgment and magic. But the Room of Requirement has its own rules.
不好说。
I
Thank
will
you,
be sure to
Bates.
speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
Deke。哦，可以种白仙了。以后都不用去教室了，好开心哦。装潢哦。 帅！没关系，桌子等一下，我先放这个可爱的。为什么那个里面不能放？哎，那玩那么大的。 我要这个颜色，好可爱啊！怎么收回来啊？刚刚那个咒语吗？哦，帅哥！
I've more to teach you about transfiguration, if you have a moment.
哎，没关系，家里之后再布置。
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First,
Don't
you'll need
wait
to
to
gather
make
some
all-
moonstone. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin.
月见石应该就是路上打那个石头吧，很多的那个石头很多。
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
装饰物再2个，地板装饰物再2个。这个比较有质感。这个先丢着。场地装饰物再2个，地段。这个房间很丑不知道怎么装潢。 先随便放。好。
Shall we move on?
Hey.
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell.
好多新技能哦！
Just aim your wand at any and perform the altering spell.
再看不就有了吗？风格、颜色。
Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the rooms.
完全没用。
Try these new designs on the floor or balcony. Try aiming at the floor or at that balcony while using the altering.
改变这个房间的阳台或地板哦，哦，很有用哎！这是鬼物吧？不要把这个，这些纸都是可以剪的吧？试试看。好哦，只是装饰。地板。
Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of...
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience?
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
这个好了。
I like the room to feel natural and earthy, as though I'm outdoors.
Sounds perfect.
哦，就是变了个颜色。
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learned a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me.
是我的万应室，帅了。
An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
Wisely. 好，万应室结束之后再来装潢这些，现在来继续接主线。这个还没。你好，影月。
Over here.
哦，要去偷东西了吗？
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way. There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised.
整个霍格华兹全都是密道地穴，而且还没有人会发现。
How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. Revelio loved that infernal game. what I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the Blasting Curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic, but you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here.
在这里学
It
咒
may
语，
take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
Fringo。新的战斗技能，
You're getting it. Ready to act?
就这里。好，来跟我打架了吗？
Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that a Confringo card travels a bit farther than that of a spell like Incendiary.
笑死我！放错技能。
Expelliarmus!
Confringo. Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
That's it.
I think I've got it.
Well done.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. So this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. Might it have something to do with Victor Rookwood? He didn't mistake you for someone else at all in Hogsmeade, did he?
Nothing gets past you. I'll tell you what I can. Rookwood and Ranrock are trying to recover something they think I took from a vault in Gringotts.
Gringotts? When were you there?
Professor Fig and I wound up there after the dragon attack. There was this port key that...
A port key? To Gringotts?
Well, it's all a bit convoluted.
I'm listening.
好了，告诉他好了。
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of this secret undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Confringo!
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
马上被抓包吗？
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone. Not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I am not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
You needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your Undercroft. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help.
He is bad
Sebastian
guy.
is going to get an earful about this.
那接下来，哦，目前没有主线嘞，所以我可以去跑支线。那我先这个好了。取得终极魔药和硬的固魔药，并同时使用它们。 可惜没有打怪。那就是去旁边探索喽。 这个追随蝴蝶。
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects.
还有新的主线，但我先把这个解一解好了。
Time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
漂浮咒我不是学过了吗？
Folks still talk about you taking Revelio.
Pardon me, but were you saying something?
Oh, hello. Talking to myself. I'm Clementine, Willardsey, charmed. I was musing on the precious butterflies I see near the edge of the forest. Whenever I come near, they fly off into it. When I was at Hogwarts, we truly were forbidden from entering the forest. Told horrible stories about it, and I've had an irrationally intense fear of it ever since. It's silly, but I'm insatiably curious as to where the butterflies go in the forest. You couldn't possibly find out, could you?
You want me to follow the butterflies?
I do, yes, if you wouldn't mind.
What were the horrible stories you were told about the Forbidden Forest?
Oh, goodness, everything from students being mysteriously beheaded to terrifying spider dens. Oh, trust me, you hear that at 11 years old, it sticks with you.
Very well. If I have time, I shall see where they lead.
Oh, how kind. Students these days have so much more courage than I ever did. You can usually find me right around here. I hope to see you soon.
Yeah. 在禁忌森林
Don't
中
forget, the
寻找
butterflies
蝴
always...
蝶。禁忌森林里的。哦，可以打架。
How nice to see you, my young friend.
There they are. She wasn't making it up. Well, we've come this far. Miss Willardsey might get an answer about these butterflies.
"这个就是越常死吧？对。
Incendio. Confringo.
Well, well. Look what we have here.
结果只是为了捡这个而已。
Incendio.
结果现在这些狼根本就变得没有威胁。然后，
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
这招好好用哦，顺步。
Oh,
please tell me you have an answer for me about the butterflies.
Yes.
Hello, Miss Willardy.
Well, what happened? Did you find them?
They led me into the forest and revealed a treasure.
Oh, how lovely! I'm glad you were rewarded for your efforts. Perhaps one day I'll be able to bring myself to go into the forest. For now, I'm happy simply knowing there's something so lovely to see, should I dare.
啊，这个任务也太无聊了，只是为了拿一个花盆。哇，这个新技能。不知道是不是攻击技能欸？如果是攻击技能就好了。
Revelio.
取得并使用毒触手，取得并同时对多个敌人使用魔苹果。在金毛菊与毒鹅膏取得魔苹果后解锁，所以我现在还不能用毒魔苹果欸。金毛菊与毒鹅膏在哪里啊？算了，先接主线好了，大家应该会找到。
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Nearly Headless Nick asked me to get some rotten roast beef from the kitchens.
Rotten roast beef?
Yes, I thought it was odd too. But then, we took the roast beef to Sir Podmore of the Headless Hunt, and...
You met the Headless Hunt? That must have been interesting, to say the...
Yes. And then I had to find Richard Jackdaw's head in the pumpkins so that he'd tell me about how he died.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
I'm ready.
The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And the portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves.
它楼梯都一定要这样旋转。
To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising.
Wow.
A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor.
好漂亮哦！天哪！
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the Map Chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
Yes.
You and your friend Charles spoke of the Portkey, and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces. Traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
I don't think I have. Perhaps your young friend is not as well traveled as you think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is
Yes,
safe.
要打架了。
Join me as soon as you can.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful. And do not tell anyone where you're going.
高塔，哦，高塔好远哦，从那边飞过去。
It's time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first,
Revelio.
you need to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
Expelliarmus.
怎么飞？怎么飞？我的天哪！没关系，我用跑的。还是在这里？哦，有。
Potato production. Reduction.
Accio. Expelliarmus.
Reduction.
Incendio.
More trigger.
Accio. Incendio. Confringo.
有啥奖励吗？好啊，没有就算了。哎，啊，一定是刚睡醒的关系啦，手脚太冰冷了，要暖和一下。太讨厌了吧！
Confringo! Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Protego!
Just hang on. What have you done? Afraid to take a hit, are you?
You're not going to.
太多人了吧？
Marvelous!
Incendio! Expelliarmus! Protego! Confringo!
而且等级都好高哦。
Accio!
You must have sat. I've seen Billywings with more sting. You may want to move. Marvelous strike! Reducto!
Accio! Levioso!
You disappoint me.
Incendio! Protego!
Another life cut short.
哇，等级太高了，不行。我还是跑我的主线好了。5个20等，我一个16等的，怎么打得过啦？
Incendio!
Would that you all wielded that power for good.
我不是走战斗路线的，我是走聪明路线。
Confringo! Incendio!
蛇形，怎么了吗？我不是走聪明路线的吗？
What are you up to now?
Over here.
Over here.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
I was only...
Quickly now.
哦，这个就是你们最爱的被杀术。哎，
I suppose we could charge right into their midst.
啊！
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Accio! Incendio!
真的是一直搞混呢。
One left.
Confringo! Accio!
为什么呢？
Expelliarmus! Incendio! Levioso! Expelliarmus! Accio!
一定是因为我太想战斗了。
Afraid to fight? There must be something here. Ramrock said so.
怎么杀掉？
Travis Totalis.
Revelio!
虽然任务是写调查，但是我觉得我就是一个抢匪，是一个土匪。
Revelio.
调查什么啊？需要来找出证据。这里。
Orders. Directly from Ranrock.
These orders indicate that they're after something to do with names. What names? And why here?
Oh. 没了吧？又是他。哦，这个很难。哎。为什么不能顺了？
Looks like we found the entrance.
It's locked. An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
我已经开始了。
Revelio.
我把这个放这。好，完美。
Lumos. Someone was an avid reader. Can't say I'm familiar with many of these titles. I wonder who this is.
With robes like that, it could be anyone.
Welcome to Sambakar's Tower.
Hello, Professor. Did you say Sambakar's Tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter. Though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Commanded to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe.
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands.
越来越能干。
Be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber.
是哪一种意思？哦，找到试炼的入口，我可以开始试炼
Reservoir
了
of。ancient magic, downstairs near the entry. 这里面吗？哎，这是我的第一个试炼哎，副本的意思吧。 I've seen this before, in Gringotts and the restricted section.
Revelio.
要来证明智商的时候，
Impressive. That must have done something. Best have a look around.
Hey.
Revelio.
Traces of ancient magic. Something must be different.
先把他们打掉。 那等它动起来，我要开始打。
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
“不是吧？啊，我要去哪里？”
Revelio.
有智商正在启动中，需要时间。哎，哦，是要从另外一边走进来。 哦，要打了是不是？先打掉。这么多之后怎么能打得完？ 感觉这一只就是要自己用打的。我就知道，而且还有酸枝。哦。嘣！哎！越来越难打了呢。这应该是解谜，那边应该是去拿奖励。哦。
These look familiar.
然后，哦，我看到雕像了，所以又要打雕像。可以来一些高难度的怪物吧。啊，那里有宝箱。手机没电了，睡到没电吗？哦，干嘞！都还没反应过来。Confrigo。啊，武力跟智力兼具的超级魔法师。 宅男帅哥魔法师。哦，里面有东西吗？看它没有。
Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides.
看吧，智商超高。克哈利波特。哎，我怎么过去？
What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different.
然后怎么上去啊？哦，对啊，我超聪明哎！而且你自己看我的药水，我现在还有18罐。哈哈哈哈哈！
I'll never get used to these floors.
装备库。3738，我要带我的 LV 围巾，好。最多25罐，所以上线之后我就不能再获得了。咦？ 这里是哪里？我总觉得我没来过。咦，想打我？太多了吧？ 一只，太多了，欺负小孩子啊！过来，烧！但是那个雷什么药水，雷度药水哦，我还没有材料可以做。啊，我的任务说要用一些这个，我都忘记用了。还有这个什么英邦邦药水。
Revelio.
打完了，然后呢，在下面。感觉这里很考验智商哦，这个应该要过去。这里。 会掉下去吧？你说过了刚刚那个10项已经没什么事了吗？所以我的药草任务，嘿，又赚到2罐。地震了！地震了！地震！再打一波吧。哦，有啊，骗人。哎，没看到。这只吗？哎呦，我残血。我就问这只是要怎么打？哇！用古代在球体充能时摧毁它。哦，什么意思？在球体充能时摧毁它，使用古代魔法。在这。 怎么摧毁？骗人！什么意思？谁可以跟我讲怎么摧毁？哦，普攻啊！ 什么？这真的好难啊！而且我要放技能的时候都会卡住。我打这一关大概用了10罐吧。
What a relief.
轻松啦，简单，简简单单。
Another pencil.
还好吧，10罐而已。
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take.
Uh-oh.
Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
然后在看这个的时候，后面就突然来了一刀。
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here. More crystallized stone. That must be the way back.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood. We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that Pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last Pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You'll need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of Sanbakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the Pensive.
Before the witch from the last Pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next Pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ranrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Serona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
my studies. Yes, sir.
Before you go...
你要去哪里，教授？
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path?
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them.
取得并同时对多人说，不是啊，重点是磨苹果现在都解不开，不知道去哪里解。然后天赋可以点， 拜托，魔杖不是拿来杀人，是拿来插奇怪的地方，例如开锁之类的、啊，对不对？我想要这一个魔苹果，空要去哪里？可以反射投射物，我就很需要这个。还有一点，前行我也不是走前行路线的。药水变得更多。我觉得我需要药水变得更强。不是，我的魔苹果现在是还没解锁的状态。他说要在金毛菊与毒鹅膏取得魔苹果种子，那是哪里呀、
I should ask.
Come and see me about a pressing and highly confidential matter at your earliest convenience. I believe that we may be able to help.
哦，所以那个地方就是真的跟我讲的一样，就是在火米村嘛。啊，果然跟我想的一样。种子店是在哪里？应该这个吧。他又没有说他叫金毛菊，他就没有说。
Does it get any more cunning?
Once you have completed the tasks I've set for you, I would like to teach you Descendo. Objects to the ground.
找药店怎么了？我就艾克啊。等一下哦，啊，我是不是该买个雷酿？可是我才1800，算了。
Very good. Never hurts to keep my stocks replenished.
这个好玩哦，还是我来玩看。
A wise decision.
1000一罐哦，我以为是1002罐诶。
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
黑心商人。哦，好，那我飞过去。那我先去解锁一下那个地标。早说嘛
Rebellion.
这里还有报纸可以看。为什么不能飞啊？要出地图。可以飞了吧？为什么还不能飞？
Hogsmeade, here I come.
NPC 就是穷了，没办法。Lumos， 去找蝴蝶。
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello.
Sorry, I'm in a bit of a tizzy.
So
I was just
sure.
scolding some of the plants for spitting and nipping. I suppose it's my own fault for putting more than 4 to a tray. By the way,
Beatrice Green is the name, but you may address me as Madam Green. Welcome to Dogweed and Deathcap. Oh, mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there wasn't the constant demand for antidotes, I wouldn't need to stock so many of the little dears. Except, of course, for curses. And, well, if you've been petrified, then obviously you've come to the right place. Mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there's an uprooting, you'll be the next one to drop dead, and I'm in no mood for a clear-up.
Someone died here.
Someone died here?
Fortunate, really.
只有11个人是什么意思？
Now then, how may I help you today?
I think I'll just have a look around for now.
Very well. Let me know if you see anything you like.
What do you have for sale?
Well, what say we show you some of
哦，好贵哦。
Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase.
干，我想买这个。这里有600块吗？这加起来没有600块。好了，之后再来买其他的。
Doors always open. You be sure to stop.
我现在是穷逼耶，我没钱呢。
Sometimes it seems Lumos.
这蝴蝶会在哪里啊？对，我现在解锁了，所以我要去制作，所以我要回万应室。 后面钱会变多，是不是你们都在拐卖一些可爱的生物？好残忍哦！这是制作药水，我现在有11罐，11罐不用担心。
I don't have anything for this at the moment.
咦？ 盗猎者，盗猎者还是拐卖生物者？有了，磨苹果，要10分钟，好可爱哦！它在下雨哎，那我就去跑主线，然后再回来拿苹果。 冰冻咒，然后这个是对多个敌人使用。收集伤怪鼻涕，对漂浮在空中的敌人使用拉锁术。哦，拉锁术是降高那个吗？作业1应该要先哦，取得专注魔药。 取得终极魔药，还有阴影魔药。我要来当那个了，拐卖生物的人。终于可以骑施灸喽！盗猎者不是只是去抢那些抢匪的东西吗？
Welcome, everyone.
I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howin. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howin's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe.
Oh! Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye on his tongue. You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like
刷子啊 Oh.
Rich is his experience. That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better.
太 cute 了吧
I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast food?
吃
What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to
跟
think.
狗一样
I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
又像狗又像青蛙
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please,
抓爆胖胖
do
球
be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
我怎么看到了不得了的留言？不知道动保，不知道魔法世界有没有动保团体？
Whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes.
刚那是狗，这个是猫吗？
Stupid thing.
咬它！
What are you doing?
Tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone.
Her name is Persephone.
这两个都是白目，那其中一个是女的。欠教训。
Let's go.
那个女巫怎样啦？跟我一样怎样？充满智商的人哦。
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers.
他们早晚会变成盗猎者。
Persephone was onto them instantly.
很可爱
Thank you
耶
for your help. Let's carry on.
哎，我可以进来吗？
Brush the Neasels just as you did with Gerald.
你要吃吗？来，给你一点，帮他们梳毛，不知道会不会拿到东西。
Her Neasels really took to you. They
你怎么那么胖哦？好可爱哦！
It appears our time has come to an end.
猫咪表示你才胖，
Please
全
close
家
the
都胖。
pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student?
脸都长一样，
There you are. I would like a moment,
这是
please.
什么失礼的留言？我们两个哪里长得一样？
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good.
Enjoy the class.
You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other 5th years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
Psst, psst. Over here.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say.
你说我吗？
It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that,
不准你胡
there's
说。
someone I'd like you to meet in the forest.
In the forest.
You've intrigued me. Very well. Lead the way.
I'd hoped I would. I wouldn't take just anyone there. In
胖胖
fact,
球后
you're
代，
first.
这是第2代，好可爱哦。
Well, thank you. I think.
As I said, we think alike.
"好，我去抓属于我的胖胖球了。
Quite the weather we're
我
having.
会卖掉奇兽，然后去买药水。这你都说对了，但我不是倒卖，我是有条有理的
Don't
卖。
worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead.
你把我讲的那么坏。
Stand back.
19，太帅了！
Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent?
我要抓爆这个19。
Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them.
Oh, 我还要鞠躬。再鞠躬。
I knew it. I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody.
我就问你的小剧场到底要给我多少？他们挣扎的跑走，奇兽看到我都会追过来。太帅了啦！这只，到时候的万应是要养一打这个，然后要取名阿丑。
What did you think of Highwing?
It's so cool.
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there?
你们两个都是盗猎者
I've seen
好
it
吗？我不
firsthand
是
with。her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
教训那些盗猎者。而且你知道东东跟我讲什么吗？他说他的独角兽抓了之后，一公一母，然后去生小孩，生出来的如果是公马，他就把爸爸卖掉，然后等那个小公马长大之后，再让那个小公马跟他的妈妈再生出小 baby。哎呀
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on. What they're doing.
调查，我去教训盗猎者，最喜欢教训你们。
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
还想合理化？我们之间已经有一条界限了。Excuse me， 你们两个这样不行。拐卖就算了，还给我乱伦。
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Hmm? 不对啊，他没有让我抓的意思吗？还是只有上课 ？What？ 这个要学拉手术，所以我拿它去学拉手术。不对呢，我学完奇兽课程，结果还不能去抓奇兽，还是已经给我了？我不知道，我错过了什么吗？嗯。
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something.
Oh.
Do you see that curious statue over there?
还有没有出现那个字线？
Watch what
我拿
happens
去找。
when that light changes from day to night.
我拿去玩一次。今天可以抓奇兽了，好兴奋哦！
Now, if you wouldn't mind humoring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue.
他现在才让我收集，前面的都还不能收集，这样不就等于我要重新找？
Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of two statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
Yeah.
I'd be glad to help you, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I knew I could count on you. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahamora, that's how.
What about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh. I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck.
Good luck.
And thank you.
Thank you. 新咒语，这把可以干嘛？哦
Alohomora
终于可以开了，我的天哪！啊，没开吗？
Well done! You're in. Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you. This is a restricted area of the castle.
我现在解锁了很多房间了，天哪
Alohomora.
Alohomora. 我亲爱的多特一直在打听你的状况。如果你愿意一起来的话，我就可以说服他过来喝几杯奶油啤酒。已经很久没有聚会啦。等你有空过来拜访时，不晓得你能否带几盆植物过来，香气比较浓厚的那几株。所以植物也可以当香水。
Revelio。
这是别人的房间，去别人的房间偷东西。好可爱哦！Revelio， 我是你最近一封猫头鹰邮件的接收者。感觉这些信都没什么意义。有个奇怪的叫声。
Revelio。
二级要怎么解锁？一直开锁吗？哎，这个是那个要去找钥匙。Revelio。哪里？钥匙在哪里？什么老人派钥匙？叫小鲜肉拍钥匙。来咯，进去！可恶！好，来咯！哎，今天太冷了啦。啊，手脚好冰冷哦，都会慢一拍，天哪！好难哦。终于，一直滴个屁哦！知道这多难吗？5加蜘蛛是多少？8，5加8 90 C43，所以第一个是0。
Faculty tower is off limits to students.
哎
Speaking about, didn't I?
躲住之后面还可以被看到哦。 0。14加多少？14加2，14减3减2，14减3减2，9。这个。最好门打开，他还没发现。什么药味太重了？我才喝10罐。
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that
We're raising a generation of coddled cape flappers that can scarcely tell the difference between appetite and...
It's still early.
You say that every year, Matilda.
And you've no business being in the faculty tower.
什么东西？我应该去另外一边的楼梯等他们下去。这2个老阴逼。
We are fortunate to have a student brave enough to eradicate the demiguise.
这里大家是不是都被发现个2、3次才可以过关呢？哎，不见了。
Revelio.
你最好一次过，你骗人哦！你骗人，你就是骗人。你明明有被抓到。
I wouldn't be a priest.
这是活生生的针对，这些学生真的是不乖。
Careful! Things will soon go to pot if I'm put out of commission.
要是想伤到我的话，你说天赋吗？对，我没点，我一点都没点，然后我现在还没升长。 没关系，我相信我自己。哎呦，我是潜行大师。
This must be the prefect's bathroom.
Ranrock's loyalists are preparing for a rebellion. Wouldn't be so combative if the ministry would allow them to have wands. One of those goblins comes near me, I'll hand him his hat. Or hell, both. My marching class are superb. I don't think that's what that class is for. She's right.
哎，要上去。
Plenty of other perils and pitfalls to send them my way, though. Well, I suppose I should begin my rounds now.
I suppose Professor Black knows best, but...
Revelio.
Hufflepuff? Or Ravenclaw?
Hufflepuff?
I know when I see a winning bet, and Ravenclaw would not have been that. Not this year, anyway.
I'm partial to Hufflepuff myself. What was that?
What was what?
I thought I heard.
简单呐，轻松，没难度。嗯，它瞬间移动哎。
Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
It's definitely intriguing. I'd like to help you solve this mystery.
You, my friend, are a gentle person and a scholar, and I have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
所以只有在晚上可以捡到那个雕像。
Understood. I shall keep an eye.
Understood.
I appreciate that. Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery. 这样我就完成了大致上的主线。那我要去这个取得并使用专注魔药，还有终极魔药跟硬邦邦魔药。那我就要去野怪野区打怪。这是终极，我要去做这个。 然后这个是专注，哎，我现在缺这3个。直接喝哦，好啦，也是可以。钱再赚就有了。 苹果应该也可以了。
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Actually, perhaps another time.
那干，我没有火灰蛇弹哎。终极魔药30秒。哦，解锁2级跟3级，要收集9个月亮。专注终极，硬邦邦魔药，然后这个要去打气球。哎，你叫我直接用，但是他说要对多个敌人使用，哎。所以我刚白白浪费了一个魔苹果。收集3块皮替，对漂浮在半空中的敌人实战测试，拉手术。所以我现在要先解决这个。我用大人的方式去解决。药水直接喝，所以我要去当药头喽。药店在这，药店就是我的第2个家。但是我都要去打蜘蛛了，我就喝一喝再去打。
Come on in, healing potion.
这是终极硬的跟专注。
Here, should you need any? What can I do for you today?
这个。
A wise decision. Thank you.
啊，算了，把它卖掉，应该不需要吧。专注。
A wise decision. Thank you.
你才独哭。不知道有没有追踪那种怪物的地方？这里蜘蛛巢穴，打架喽！等一下，先用这个。正下方，
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
哎呦，看来有等差还是蛮轻松的。哎，水火灰蛇弹。
Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Protego. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Levioso. Confringo. Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
所以现在有失恋喽，最讨厌失恋喽，又要动脑。
Confringo. Confringo.
这里一个，这里两个。 这里一个，照理来说应该会有4个吧。
Confringo.
哦，这里一个，这里一个，这里一个，3个啊。
Confringo. Rebellion. Confringo. Merlin himself would be proud.
奇怪，我刚不是也是打开3个吗？真是的，天气太冷了，眼睛都不好了。 什么啊？终极和硬的固魔药并同时使用。那我现在还要再去买一罐终极。天哪！老人家就是动作慢。这样。
Excellent。
哎，我变身了。啊，再就是白天出席。对啊，我也觉得该开一下。
When Professor Sharp is so
那个蓝眼睛的也太可怕了。
How are your assignments coming along?
I completed your assignments, Professor.
Good. You should be ready to learn to pulso. Let's see what you can do.
新技能。
Concentrate. Do not let your mind wander.
拉手术不是只是把它拉过来而已吗？跟输出前不一样。
You've got it now.
Action. 哦，拉手术是往外推。这样，原来如此。奇怪，我记得我有一个东西要学。 这个第3页，技能越来越多了。再就是找他，对多人使用魔苹果，这个等一下。 收集3块的皮体，所以等下去打3块，耶！ 夏普是谁啊？什么意思？夏普教授。 奇怪，我是老了吗？没关系，先去接主线。 所以那个宠物的任务是什么时候会解到啊？主线都解到这边都还没好。哦，所以刚刚那个是 bug， 其实我已经学完了。
Hello there, nice to see you.
Hello, Miss Ryan. I wanted to thank you again for your help with Rookwood and Harlow the day of the troll attack.
Serona, please. And I was happy.
你说这个女生是哈利波特的作者
？Those two are nothing but trouble. Glad you and your friend were here when they found you.
I am too. You were speaking to a goblin here that day.
Yes, Lodgok. He's a friend.
It seems as though you were on good terms with him.
I've known him for years. We met when I was waiting tables here as a student, well before I bought the place. He was cordial enough, but we weren't friends then. His mistrust of wizard kind ran deep.
But you're friends now.
We are. Hadn't seen him in years when he came in a few months ago. But he recognized me instantly, which is more than I can say for some of my own classmates. Took them a second to realize I was actually a witch, not a wizard. Not all goblins are like Ranrock and his loyalists. Lodgok is as worried as the rest of us about what's been going on.
In that case, I'd like to talk with him about Ranrock in particular. Where might I find him?
I assume your interest is to do with the rumors I've heard about Ranrock working with our friend Rookwood.
It is.
If he's not here, you might find him doing business at the Hog's Head. He's a trusted metal trader. You should mention that we spoke. He can, understandably, be wary of witches and wizards, even ones as young as you. That said, if you're looking for information on Ranrock to help rein him in, you'll find an ally in Lodgok.
Have you heard what Ranrock and Rookwood are working on together?
Not much more than the fact that they seem to have some sort of uneasy alliance. Friendship between wizards and goblins is rare enough, but between those two, they each want something the other has. I can guarantee it. That said, I fear they're like a two-headed serpent. Both will need to be taken down to stop whatever scheme they've been plotting.
Thank you, Serona.
If you find Lodgok, please give him my best. I don't know what you've done to make such powerful enemies, but please, watch your back.
Revelio.
Revelio.
Hello. Good to see you outside the castle.
You too, Amit.
3等，3等，所以我最后还是要去打完那个月亮，我才可以来开这些3等、2等的。所以我们就是小偷哎。
Revelio.
这里有个月亮。他说晚上月亮才可以，什么意思 ？Hello， 怎么样可以变晚上啊？ 待吗？等待，哦 F。
I'm now demigod.
And then meet me in my classroom to learn Defendo, the
新的
severing charm.
咒语
It's
哎，
typically
纷纷
used
咒
to。cut an object, but can be a powerful weapon when needed.
Hello, Lord Gok. Sorona said I might find you here.
She did she? Did she send you with news?
No, actually, I wanted to speak with you. It's about Ranrock.
Now I remember. The 3 broomsticks. Day of the troll attack. You're the student he's after.
I am. And I need to know what he and his loyalists are up to, so I can stay a step ahead.
Let's say I did know. Why should I trust you?
Sorona trusts me, and she thought our interests may be aligned.
Well, if Sorona trusts you, very well. I may know of something that could help us both. A way to get Ranrock to confide his plans to me.
后面那是酒醉吗？
Years ago, a heinous witch stole a sacred goblin relic. Rumor has it that it now rests in her sarcophagus, in a tomb accessible only by wizard kind. Ranrock and I had a falling out a while back. The relic could well repair the chasm between us.
If I retrieve the relic, how do I know you'll tell me the truth about what Ranrock says?
We will have to trust each other. I, that you will not abscond with the relic, and you, that I'll share what I learn. Gather whatever supplies you may need, and meet me near the witch's tomb.
要去附近。
If my shot turned out to be a squib, I don't know what.
I'm ready.
Good. There's no time to lose.
What precisely is the relic I'm to retrieve?
A valuable heirloom known as the Helmet of Urtgott. The witch considered herself a collector and purchased the helmet as a trinket. She cared not what pain she caused the goblins. Goblins believe that the rightful owner of any object is its maker, not its purchaser.
Wizard kind see things differently. It's a wonder goblins and wizards have ever been able to work together.
The differences between our kinds are myriad.
They seem to be.
It may surprise you to know that I do not believe those differences always to be insurmountable. It is the reason I find myself traveling with you to this tomb today.
Wow, 0个。
Ah, and there it is. The witch's tomb.
Dreadful looking place, isn't it?
Off on another adventure.
I wish you luck retrieving the helmet. As a wand carrier, you should have an advantage. Now, before you set off, do you have any questions?
No.
It all seems clear to me now that we're here.
I do hope our alliance proves fruitful. Again, I wish you luck.
Good luck.
I will remain here, eagerly awaiting your return.
这该不会是格里森卡很久的洞穴吧？
Revelio. It's sealed. Moths. Curious. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Lumos. Revelio. Merlin's beard. Lumos. Lumos.
How有那个 feel 哦。
This can't be the witch's tomb. Likely I need to go further. Lumos. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio.
我知道了。
Lumos. Lumos.
新技能就是这样用的。
Lumos. Lumos. I have a feeling I'm not alone here. Lumos.
来了。使用火烧。需要看一下任务。哎，没办法看任务了。我记得任务好像有叫我用什么漂浮咒，然后再推出去。 为什么没有伤害？啊，要用火烧。
Incendio. Confringo. Lumos. Lumos. Depulso. Lumos. If I could power it somehow, it looks like it could be rotated. Accio. Levioso! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio!
怎么让它转起来啊
Confringo! Incendio! Lumos! Accio! This has a muffin. Same as the door. Depulso! Expelliarmus! Lumos!
哦，我看到了，上面有一个鹅的图案。然后再用咒吗？
Lumos. Lumos.
真是复杂。
Lumos. Lumos. What's that hanging there? Looks precarious. Down I go. No other way. It's sealed shut from the other side. Repulsor! Expelliarmus! Lumos. Accio.
哟，雕像了。哎，哦，我还以为会死。
Revelio.
这里有一只鹅。
Accio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Accio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Incendio. Confringo. Incendio. Incendio. Confringo. Accio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio.
嗯，省了一罐药水。
Lumos. Lumos.
Huh?
This looks even more complex. Lumos. 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 Expelliarmus. Lumos.
这样的话，这一只鹅跟这一只鹅，其中一个要上去。
Lumos.
这样是要怎么用？
Making this spin ought to raise that platform. That must be it.
那里有一只鹅，这里有一只鹅，一只要在这里旋转。可是我放拉手术的时候，它就会跑回去了。上面可以存2只。 但是前提是要从下面运到上面来。哦，我知道了，上面的拿去放。它等下就会飞回去了。这样吗？ 是这样吗
？Lumos. Lumos. Lumos. Expelliarmus. Lumos.
救救我！到底怎么解啊
Lumos. Lumos.
转动钥匙上平台。
Lumos.
哦，
Lumos.
是在 Hello， 超难的这个游戏。就看这个可以卡多久。哎呀，奇怪，好，我还有一只鹅在哪里
Expelliarmus. Lumos. Lumos.
哎，我还有一只鹅嘞。不会出 bug 了吧？我刚确实把一只鹅放走了，但是他不知道跑去哪里了。
Lumos.
哎，我少一只鹅哎。
Lumos.
这是什么 bug？
Lumos.
对吧？这是 bug 吧？刚刚确实有4只鹅。哦，在这里。
Lumos.
谢喽，老人家。真 的是
Witch's final resting place.
太有趣了呢，
Lodgok said
呵
the
呵呵，
helmet was in her sarcophagus.
这么可爱。
A dead Ashwinder. To show this to Lodgok.
有个盗墓者死得很惨。
Confringo. I know there's a mechanism to open this door. Lodgok, the sarcophagus had been raided. I found no helmet, only a dead Ashwinder.
Damn! They got here first. We need to get it before Rookwood uses it to further ingratiate himself to Ranrock. I saw one of their campsites not far from here, but I fear you must go in alone. My fighting days are behind me.
I'll head there now.
Good. There's no time to lose. Get to that helmet before Rookwood does, or we will lose our chance at any leverage, no matter how small, with Ranrock. To think those wretched thieves have their hands on such a relic.
我应该先去买。 先去买那个好了，磨苹果。
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
苹果在最上面。钱应该够吧？500块。
Not so fast. You need to tread carefully.
Revelio.
Venomous tentacula.
500块，被他看到了。
Revelio.
You're a force to be reckoned with, aren't you? Scaring all the...
传奇耶。
Away. Well, what say we show you some of what's available? Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far. But your things will be safe with me until they're sold. Then you'll have to make do with money. Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
不知道它的作用是什么尖叫而已嘛。
Handy resource indeed, your field
这边没有蜘蛛蛋，打一下。
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Potato. Confringo. Incendio. Confringo. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Leviosa. Confringo. Incendio. Accio. Repulsor.
There they are. The Ashwinders.
No more happy days for you. Will you overkill? Incendio.
哦吼，我有3怪。哦，不打他，不打他，不打他。那人跑这么远，过来。
Flash of inspiration. Expulso.
Oh.
Expulso. Confringo. Tricky little death from above. Die for that. Expulso. Confringo. Incendio. Expulso. Incendio. Expulso. 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 Expulso.
哦吼，助攻！哎。
Confringo. Incendio. Potato. Expulso. Look what you've done. You fight for it. Accio. Repulsor. Expelliarmus. Nowhere to go. Confringo. Incendio.
干！我单挑他。 打得过吗？哇！切换技能页面真的好麻烦哦。最后一关了。 暂时饶他一命啊！
Revelio.
等一下，该不会头盔就是要杀掉他吧？
Revelio. That's it.
有了。
This is for Rookwood.
Another.
干，我没药水，别闹了。
Fight for me.
要给我自动锁定。
Simon's all finished.
哎，他被3块打死了，轻松啊！简单呐、不费任何力量了。
Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do? I retrieved the helmet from the Ashwinders.
Well done. This is sure to impress Ranrock. The helmet shines even more brightly than I imagined. The etchings, the contour of the profile, remarkable.
It just looks like a helmet to me.
Ah, you're looking at what it is, rather than what it means. To most goblins, this is more than a mere helmet. You did the thieves a service by recovering it. I know many a goblin who would have killed for it.
Ah, then I'm glad to be rid of it myself.
Thank you. This should earn Ranrock's trust. I would take it to him immediately. It may distract him from his search.
His search?
It is merely an inkling. You have impressed me greatly, friend. I am glad that I trusted you. We shall speak soon. Best to keep our arrangement quiet for now. Many will not believe that our aims might possibly be aligned.
完成。哎，这样看起来我的主线只剩一个，是不是？可以学新技能了。干，3块鼻涕是要跟3块打。刚那只3块就快要把我打趴了。这个。 可以抓宠物了。解完这个主线，我就可以开始去抓宠物了。我要抓100只胖胖球，还有100只拜月兽跟100只狮鹫。
As I mentioned, my sister Anne misses Hogwarts. She hasn't been herself lately. I'd like to take you up on your promise to visit her with me. I'm heading to Feldcroft soon, so I'll look forward to seeing you there. It's just south of Hogwarts. By the way,
那我们早上就先到这边，晚一点再继续解。
It's still one of my favorites.
就这样。
Now that you've attended Beasts class, I've asked Deke to assist you in using the room to further your studies in that regard. Please meet him there when you can.
Okay.
I've not heard from my Uncle Roland in quite some time. I've been beside myself with worry. Could you meet me in the courtyard?
Okay. 好了，没。